The River and the Stone, a lesson in patience. In the heart of an ancient forest, there lived a young, hot-tempered monk named Ananda. Despite his devotion, Ananda struggled with the chaos of his own mind. He was constantly frustrated by the slow pace of his meditation and the perceived incompetence of others. One sweltering afternoon, Ananda sought out Gautam Buddha, who was resting under a sprawling banyan tree. "Lord," Ananda said, his voice tight with impatience, "why does the path to enlightenment feel like a never-ending climb? Why do my peers stumble so often? And why does my own progress feel like shifting sand? I want to master my mind, but I want it now." Factorial Buddha smiled, a quiet, still expression that seemed to absorb the heat of the day. He motioned for Ananda to sit. Instead of answering directly, Buddha rose and walked toward a nearby stream. "Ananda," he said, pointing to a smooth, round stone partially submerged in the rushing water. "Bring me that stone." Ananda waded into the cool water and retrieved the stone. It was perfectly smooth, polished by centuries of relentless, gentle currents. "Look at this stone," Buddha said, holding it up. "It was once jagged, sharp, and rough. Did the river sharpen it with a hammer? Did the stream rush with anger to break its edges?" "No, Lord," Ananda replied. "The water simply flowed. It was consistent. It never stopped, even when the seasons changed." The three pillars of patience. Buddha placed the stone back into the stream. The river teaches us that patience is not merely waiting. It is an active, persistent flow. It is the wisdom of the water. He then shared three lessons that Ananda carried with him for the rest of his life. Patience is clarity. Anger and impatience are like mud stirred into a glass of water. When you stop stirring, when you stop demanding immediate results, the mud settles and the water becomes clear. You cannot see your path clearly if you are constantly churning the waters of your own ego. Patience is non-resistance. The river does not fight the rocks, it flows around them. When you encounter obstacles, whether in your own mind or from others, do not crash against them with frustration. Understand that resistance only creates turbulence. Observe the obstacle, learn its shape, and continue your flow. Patience is trust in time. A seed does not become a forest overnight. If you pull at a sprout to make it grow faster, you will only break its roots. Trust that your efforts, combined with time, are enough. The fruit will ripen when the sun and the season allow, not when you demand it. The transformation. Ananda watched the water swirl around the stone. He realized that his impatience was not a sign of his ambition, but a sign of his fragility. He was afraid that if he wasn't achieving something every second, he was falling behind. He understood then that enlightenment wasn't a destination to reach at high speed, but a way of being. He needed to become like the river, firm in his direction, but soft and patient in his movement. He bowed to the Buddha, not with the frantic energy of a student seeking a shortcut, but with the calm depth of one who had finally found the rhythm of the world. He returned to his meditation, no longer trying to force his mind into silence, but allowing it to settle, like water returning to a glass. Patience is the calm acceptance that things can happen in a different order than the one you have in your mind.